What's up? Welcome back to the channel. I am Nick here with Ty and Ryan.
Hey.
Continuing the color-coded marathon with the Rolling Stones.
Yeah, baby.
Man, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
We love the Stones.
So we're going with She's a Rainbow. I mean, we had to get a rainbow song
Yeah,
in here.
yeah, absolutely.
Had
It
to.
may not be the only one. You never know.
This is our
So-
second rainbow song.
So this kind of feels like a weird choice to go next with the Rolling Stones, but when the time calls for it, you go rainbow.
Yeah, why else are you going to listen to She's a Rainbow?
Right. And I have like no notes on this song, by the way.
Not a lot out there, huh?
Yeah, there's information about it, but as far as the meaning of it, I couldn't find much. All I could find was that this is a fan favorite. You know, it might not have the mass appeal of other Stone songs, but if you like the Stones, I guess you might really like this song. Apple used this in their 1999 commercials for their colorful iMac computers.
Oh.
Oh, they used to have the rainbow logo.
And something else I just saw was that John Lennon claimed that this song was copying All You Need Is Love,
Wow.
and that the album was copying Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
Wow.
And when I see the album cover, I can kind of see why he would think that.
Wow.
Because
The
it looks
Stones
like,
are copying off the Beatles.
yeah. And there's probably a lot of people who claim that isn't the first time that's happened. But
Yeah. I mean, two of the biggest bands of all time, but I
both from Britain.
I got
came around
I
the
gotta
same
give
time.
the edge to the Beatles, though.
Well,
Got to.
there's still a lot of Stone songs to hear, though.
There
I mean,
is.
let's not start
I've heard
that.
more Beatles songs, so it might be a little.
Because if we
unfair.
start that dilemma in the comments, it's just not gonna.
Yeah.
It's not gonna
Never
stop.
ending.
well, there's diehards on both sides, so
It's like Metallica, Megadeth. I mean, it's just no point in trying to go into it. It's from their 6th album, Their Satanic Majesty's Request.
Gosh.
man,
Ooh.
sure we should be listening to this? Might be cursed.
Maybe we should listen to it backwards.
Oh, God.
I don't know what to expect here. You know, I mean, we know what the Stones sound like,
Yeah.
but you know, this song, who knows?
You never know.
It's the Rolling Stones. She's a Rainbow.
She's like a rainbow, coming colors in the air.
Wow.
Wow. That was weird.
That had some of that Hey Man in there.
Man, I wonder if I would have said this if I didn't read the background, but this is probably the most Beatles-sounding Stone song that I've heard.
Beatles, yeah.
100%. I mean,
I don't know that it sounds like All You Need Is Love, though.
No.
I don't think it didn't sound like that.
So.
But,
No.
I mean, it does have, like, Beatles
Qualities,
stuff.
100%. So, to me, this is one of those drug-induced,
Yeah.
inspired, whatever you want to call it, 60 songs. It's got some weird breaks and stuff, and I don't know what type of piano that is. I didn't really
Yeah, that was
enjoy.
odd.
I didn't really enjoy the sound of that or how they incorporated that, to be honest with you. When the tempo picks up in this song, though, it's actually pretty enjoyable. I think it's a nice little. She combs her hair. It's got a nice little sunshine thing to it. I kind of feel like I enjoyed it more than I probably should have, to be honest. Like I don't think it's that great, but there's just some. These
the Stones.
There's some type of odd.
It's the Stones.
I think the fact that it is the Stones is giving it a little bit more credit than it actually should deserve.
Because they're showing their versatility.
Exactly.
This is not their sound.
No, and it's
you
just,
could be right about that.
You got the Mick Jagger voice on the track, and
Yeah.
you know it's Mick Jagger.
Yeah.
And it's probably like, if it's live, it was probably better live. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the fact that it is the Stones for me is giving it extra credit.
I would say the pacing in this song is a little weird for me. But overall, I like this vibe. I don't love this vibe, but I like it. So I'll come back to it. I'm just not going to put it on the playlist or anything. But I thought it was a pretty unique song and something that I'm glad I heard from them. It's a little different. Nice to hear. Nice to hear that the Stones had this kind of trippiness in their bag.
Yeah, to be honest, I hated it. Most of the time. Not the whole time. I'm not done yet. Most of the time, I hated it.
Okay.
Because I really did not, I'm like you, I did not like those breaks in the beginning with that piano. And it was like off speed. And it was just like, I wanted to just take that out and throw
It's
it
like
away.
a kid playing with their toy and you've just heard it all day long and you're just like,
get this out of here.
and it just breaks when you throw it against the wall.
Chuck it out the window.
Yeah, the parts with the chorus and the verses.
Those are fun.
Those are fine. Those
Yeah.
are fine. They're not the best things in the world that I've heard.
No.
But like I said, it's got the Stone sound, so like I don't hate it at all. I don't love it, but I hate those piano parts in the beginning. I would probably need to listen to it again to evaluate if it needs to go on or not. But I don't think right now it would go on the playlist. It's just way too
messy for you.
Yeah, it
little
is.
too messy.
It's messy, and
Yeah.
I think it takes too long to get interesting. I don't like songs where I like a part, but I have to go forward to get to that part. I don't like doing that.
What in the world happened before the outro?
Yeah. No, there was definitely a
They
kid.
brought the piano back in and then
There was a kid.
I don't know.
There was a kid playing the piano. He talked for a second. There was
Yeah.
definitely a kid somewhere in the booth. Somewhere. They just didn't know where he was. They were too high. But yeah, I don't think I can add this. It was just really not a good experience on a first listen. But I don't hate it. Like I said, there's parts that I just don't hate, just because of the fact that, like I said, the Stones are on it, and I do appreciate and I like their sound. The guitar is pretty good. Yeah, it's too messy though.
Yeah, this song doesn't do much for me. I just didn't like nothing really. Like, it's sad because we love music so much that we're gonna bob our head to anything, right?
Yeah.
Regardless if we like it or not, we're gonna still try to enjoy it, try to somewhat make it a good song.
I hate to interrupt you, but people say that all the time. Like, they'll comment about how we say, "Oh, well, we didn't really care for the song," but you were bobbing your head the whole time.
Yeah, it's a
You want me
beat.
to do this the whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a beat.
I have to
It's-
really
it's
not
sti-
like a song
It's
to not
still
move
a
to
beat.
a song.
It's
Yeah,
still
it's the
catchy.
beat. It's
Yeah.
boom, boom.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to be good at all. As long as it has a steady tempo. We're music fans, so like we like rhythm, just rhythm in general.
Exactly.
And a lot of people, I can't speak for you guys, but that's when I do that, it's also to help me catch the beat of the song and follow what's happening.
Right.
You know, if I can move with it, then it kind of helps me follow along.
Yeah, that's how you give it a chance, I think, too. Like, if I can kind of try to like get into the groove, like you're saying, I can maybe like it a little bit better versus just sitting here and listening to it.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Ryan.
No, you're good. Yeah, you know what? About the song, I think it's like a filler song. And what I mean by this, I've mentioned it before. In albums, people just throw songs on there just to get them out of their catalog. Like there's like, oh, let's just throw it in there. You know, if it's like a 20 song album, we'll put it at like 16.
Well, I think it was a single, but
oh, was it just a single? Oh well.
Well, a different time, completely different time though.
Oh well.
I mean,
either way, it's still a throwaway song in my opinion. It's not like a song they took seriously, and it's not like they were.
Oh, you don't think they took it seriously?
No, I think they just was like trying
throwing
something
it out there.
I think they're just trying something new.
Okay,
and let's see if they like this. It's probably why I didn't make an album.
Yeah,
they was like, oh, let's see if they like this. Well, nobody really.
I do agree.
Maybe not care for it. I don't know.
I do agree with that. I do feel like artists nowadays, the good ones, I think a lot of the good artists, they would
never try something.
They're like
this.
I need to look at all my tracks 18 million times before I put out a certain song.
Yeah.
I think back then, I feel like people would just make a song and just throw it out and just be like, I'm going to put this out because they really didn't care about people's opinions as much. I think nowadays with social media and things, I think people care a lot more. Mm-hmm. The good ones, again. Mm-hmm. I think they care about more, people's opinion more. I feel like maybe the Stones just made tracks that they liked and they would just put it out.
Sure.
Yeah, I just didn't enjoy the song. I still don't think they took that song seriously. Like Tyler said, there's a kid in there somewhere.
There was.
Tapping some keys and throwing some garbage cans around. I don't know.
They snuck him in.
Yeah, that didn't sound like a Rolling Stone song to me.
Okay.
Yeah,
I get it. I would like to hear from the hardcore Stones fans, though. Like, is that true? Is that kind of a fan favorite? Like, what do y'all think about that one? And, why we're wrong. You can tell us that, too. That's it, guys. Don't forget to drop a like. And as always, please tell us your views.
Stay subscribed, clicking that bell.
Peace out.